Hey, this is Similolu here, and in this video I want to show you how I take daily profits on Binance. Okay, the pair I'll be working with is the Ethereum USDT pair, and I have available 1.69 of an ETH. I want to sell half of that, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the stop limit here to trade half of what I have, but at a higher price than the current price. So I don't want to sell my Ethereum at this price of 585. I want to sell it at about 615. So I'm going to click on stop limit. I want to sell it. Okay, this side here you can see is the sell portion, and here's the buy, so I want to be on this side. And 615 is what I said, right? Okay, so 615 is going to be my stop price, or actually I can make my stop price 614. So what that means is, as the price of Ethereum is increasing from what it currently is, as it goes up, once it gets to 614, I'm telling the trading bot to set up a market order. A market order over here is just an instant order. It's an order that says buy now, whatever the price, or sell now, whatever the price, which usually is the current trading price, give or take. So I want it, as the price is going up, once it hits $614, I want the trading bot to set up a market order, which is an instant order, to purchase no, did I say purchase? To sell. My keyboard is just so sticky and slow. Okay, so now I want it to sell at 615, and I want it to sell about half of my holding. So I can use these buttons down here if I want to sell all of my holding. The keyboard is slow, and that usually happens when it's about to crash out of the system. I don't know whether the Binance platform is overloaded right now, but let's keep going and hope it doesn't crash me out. Okay, so click 100 if I want to sell all of my holding, and if I do, it will net me this amount, but I don't want to sell all of my holding. I only want to sell half of it. So I'll click half, and eventually there it changes that amount to half of my holding. It'll net me this amount, $522, at this purchase price of $615. If I were to buy it, if I were to sell it immediately at this price, I will not get this amount. So I want a little more than what this current price would net me. And then after doing that, I just hit the sell button, and just a last check. It says if the last price rises to or above 614, which is what I said here, set up a market order to sell this amount of Ethereum at the price that I have set. Yes, that sounds good. So I'm going to click yes. As soon as I click yes, order submitted, and you come over to the bottom left here and you click on open orders, it shows the order you just set up. It's right there, just the way I set it up. It's not filled right yet. And here it is. If I want to cancel it, now there are times when I would want to cancel, and it will be in a situation where I happen to be in front of my screen and I can see that the price is trending up fast, and I know it's not just going to hit 615, it's going to go beyond. Then I can just click here, cancel, and reset this order to a slightly higher price, to maybe $618. So that's pretty much that. By the same token, if I want to buy Ethereum and I don't want to buy at the current price, if I have strong belief in the fact that the price is going to come down, then I would use the buy portion, and I will set my slightly lower price than the current price of maybe 579. Let's make that bear with me, my keys, it's so slow. I feel it's going to crash me out any moment. Okay, so I want to buy when the price hits 580 on the assumption that the price is trending downwards. So then I would then set up my limit at, because the price is going down, I will set it at 79. You don't want to be too far down because you don't want a situation where you set the price so low it doesn't even get to it and it bounces back and starts heading upwards. So you kind of want to set the limit price pretty close to the stop price, just to ensure that your order gets filled. So what I've said here is when the price goes down to $580, set up a market order to sell half of what I have, which would be, I can't use these keys right now because I don't own this tether right now. So it would be half. So that would be whatever half of my holding would be, 0.849. So now I want to buy. So over here, I sold 0.849. I made a little profit. And once I've sold, I can come over here and decide, okay, the price is low. I want to buy at a lower price. Now, the reason why this works perfectly in this situation is because of the fact that no matter the price of Ethereum, I just want to sell. I want to sell a certain amount. So what I'm trying to say is, even if this coin keeps going down, I'm still going to hold it. So I don't want to set a stop loss. Binance doesn't have the ability to set up an opportunity for you to take profit like we are doing here when the price of Ethereum goes up, and at the same time to set a stop loss to ensure if the price goes too low, then you can get out of the trade. Binance is limited in that. It only allows you to set one of these orders. So I can use it for Ethereum particularly because Ethereum, I think I mentioned earlier, Ethereum is one of my favorite coins, probably my favorite coin, definitely. So I just want to own Ethereum. So no matter where the price of Ethereum is going, I'm going to keep on holding. So it's not so important for me to set a stop loss. And so I'm happy to just sit it out and wait it out and wait for this price, this current price, to go back up to 615, and then Binance will take over and it will set up the order and I would have made a tidy little profit. Now, this method of trading works on a coin that has high volatility. And by high volatility, I simply mean we've got this oscillation, this movement up and down over a time frame. Now, if you look at the top here, it says 24-hour change. And that means over the last 24 hours, the price of Ethereum has come down by 5.09%. So, by the same token, it can go up 5.09%. And that's really what it's all about. It's buying when the price is low and selling when it's high. So that's pretty much all you need to do. Really, you set it up, you set up your orders, and you go away and you come back and you have a tidy little profit. That's it. I hope you've learned something from this video. I hope it helps you make some money with your investments. And if you have found any value, don't forget to like the video, comment below. I always like to know where you are watching in from, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, and I will meet you on the next video.